Oh, hello there. Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Vibecast, episode 15, Progress. Talk a little bit about progress today, see how far we've come. So, see how far I've come, see how far you came, see how much we came. Like, how many, in gallons. I know you're out there, yeah man, I know the answer for you is 0. But anyway, hell, let's go ahead and get it going here. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm not sure what I have. We get to actually clean a place today instead of some kind of vehicle. It looks like this place got pretty fucked up. Let's check it out. It's only a $350 mission. Is that normal? I feel like the other missions had a much better payout. Yeah, they did. This guy's a cheapskate. Well, hopefully he's not expecting, super premium service. It's for paying customers. See what Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th has to say. Jefferson Mansion on Jefferson Avenue. You know this fella's got money. Dude lives in a house named after him, on a street named after him. He's got a little bit more than 350 bucks. Dirt finder, someone with too much time and egg on their hands has seen fit to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. Don't ask me why. I'm as fair and noble as a mayor of this town has ever seen. I'm sure you appreciate security at a premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't be allowing you onto my property. Instead, I provided you with a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. One last thing, there might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove that as well while you are out there. Much obliged, JJXII. I wonder if there's like an attachment to where I can put some of my own spray paint on the power washer. Alright, extra long extension available in shop. Yeah, but he said it's only for like the first, the basic gun. This dude sucks. Alright. Yeah, it's only for the original. Can I get an extra long extension for $800 fucking dollars? The hell with that. Alright, let's buy this one. Let's see if we can't get what we can with the normal stender here. Cause that's spray paint, dude. That stuff doesn't come up easy. Alright, anyway, today's topic is progress. Who all's in here right now? What are y'all working on? What are you progressing towards? What are you progressing away from? What's moving? What is shaken? What is frustratingly stagnant? Tell me. Oh, that's the wrong button. There. That right there is just yam sauce. But yeah, we're out here. We're chilling. I might do like a special surprise type of thing later. Hey yo, no breaks out here. What is up, Zach? I know that you're always working on something. Definitely. I don't know, I feel like your whole lab is full of Works in progress, works in completion. Maybe even some works in regression. You never know with this fella. He's an enigma. Staring at the sun. Dude, I learned more about sun gazers than I ever wanted to know since last week. Last week was fucking crazy. Hopefully, none of my other friends will be attacked by cults during the stream. I hate that I had to leave you guys early yesterday, or last week rather. That was ass, but you know, shit was kind of going on. Thankfully, like I said, it didn't really require my direct involvement, but hell yeah. I still kind of needed to be there at least for emotional support. And shit's gone crazy with some of my other friends too. Like I had another friend, actually I don't want to speak on that one, but like I said, shit's crazy out there. It is, oh I know it is. Is and forever shall be. I wonder if there's like literally a single person left anywhere on the entire planet, or at least anywhere on the entire planet that gets like news that thinks anything will ever be like normal again. It's a colossal number of eggs, isn't it? It's actually a very normal amount of eggs. It's like, I don't know, probably just a few dozen. It's not abnormal at all. It's abnormal that you're such a piece of shit that they felt compelled to throw probably a good 20-30 bucks worth of eggs at your property. Especially you're such a dick that you hired a guy to clean the property, but also ain't allowed to go onto it. Like, what do you think that I'm gonna do? Like, I would have been in no way compelled to, let's remove the steno since we're just doing out the outside. I would have felt in no way compelled to, deface this person's property until he had to start acting that way about just... He won't even let me get in there and do a good job. Stewed his ass. The undersides. It's always the damn undersides. Damage, howdy who. How are you? Yeah, even fake drive-bys. Crazy expensive now. I know. Can't even afford to kill each other in this country anymore. It's all gone to hell. I want to bring back the days when... Hang on, I'm not going to finish that thought. I don't need to go on a list. We don't gotta go there, not today. But yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever tried filling up a power washer with, like, paint before. Or just eggs. I feel like this fella absolutely is deserving of that. Yeah, I was almost a little bit late today just because for the love, like I could get neither Grok nor ChatGPT to make a decent, you know, I went through all the trouble to make a thumbnail and then I forgot to actually put the thumbnail. I just used it as an advertisement on the FireDjinn Facebook. One of these days I'll remember to actually do the thing. It's whatever. But, yeah. I eventually got Grok to generate an image that was just so... Did I get this fence? Yeah, I did. Just so wildly fucking... Like... How do you even describe something like that? Just strange, borderline perverse, to the point where it was absolutely hilarious. Like, what my prompt was to generate the image was, please generate an image of a man who is power washing a house while suspended upside down from a rope. And at first Grok was just, you know, generating a man suspended upside down outside of a house. He wasn't power washing a goddamn thing. And I was like, okay, well, Grok, you're not following instructions. So I went to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT, which is normally really good about generating images, it just didn't do the job. Would not generate anything. So I went back to Grok and just reworded the prompt, and then it generated the most abominable freak of nature that I had ever seen. So I thought, you know what, this is pretty funny. We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Generate any feet? Dude, the opposite actually. Like, dude was suspended upside down. He was holding a power washer with both hands, but actually doing the act of power washing with a hand that was where his foot should have been. So we got negative feet out of that. Shit's crazy, dude. Oh, come on. Guess this didn't get entirely got. There we go. There. And yeah. But it is what it is, guys. So back to the topic. Topic being progress. What have y'all been working on lately? Like, what's something that y'all are out there trying to progress forth? What are y'all trying to breathe into existence? Is it working out? Is it not working out? Is it, are you in a state of uncertainty? Tell me about it. For those of you who just joined in, I gotta power wash this mansion, but the dickhead who owns it will not let me onto his property to actually do the job. I gotta do it from the outside. Which is the most just wildly asinine thing. Like, these bars aren't even, like, that close together. I'll bet you anything. A person, of normal stature, average stature, could easily just kind of walk between them. Do you think it was a monkey gave you a foot job, it would be considered a hand job? I have a feeling that you've been pondering this question for quite some time. I don't know. I don't give that much thought to those types of appendages. Let's ask Chat Feet PT. Y'all ask Chat Feet PT. I'm not even sure I want to know the answer to that question. Actually, I do. Y'all got me kind of curious. Yeah, I remember the other day on, or a few weeks ago on Comedy Writer Skill, we were doing like the Harmon's foot game. And there was one particular foot that was like, okay, I kind of see what these feet guy are seeing in this. It was actually Rosario Dawson's feet. I'm like, all right, I'm a little bit into this. There's, I mean, I still like, you know, other parts better, but I kind of see what they're seeing here. And then Harmon was like, nah, her feet are mid. I'm like, whoa. Alright, I'm just not foot guy enough to know what is and is not an attractive foot. Believe it or not, I've never had that thought until now. But now I need answers. Alright, here's your answer. I would say that it's not really specifically a hand job or a foot job. It's bestiality, and you're going to hell. Does that sum it up? Want to understand the foot thing? Look up Emma Watson or Jessie J. I think I'll just go on not understanding. I'm not even sure who Jessie J is. You mean Jimmy J? Like Jimmy Johnson? Like the NASCAR driver? He's probably got some pretty good feet on that gas and brakes all day. Say, does your work rate have a logo? I only want a job doing, but damn it. I'm sure you know that my poor Ulysses mayoral cat is missing. Damn, this dude trying to find some pussy. We've been frantic with... Well, I would go onto the property and have a look around, but your ass don't want to let me in. So, sorry. Sure, that cat's moved on to greener pastures. Yellow, what is up, my guy? This guy that I'm currently power washing for. Why is Harmon in the game? What are you doing, Harmon? What's good? I'll bet you anything that Harmon left the chat before he, right before his cameo made a cameo. Believe it or not, I'm actually not drunk or high in any capacity right now. I'm just very, 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 very tired. Oh, okay, what's good? Yeah, school starts at 6 a.m., y'all. Well, no, it doesn't. I have to be up by 6:30 a.m. because it starts at 8. And I've been going non-stop since then. So y'all might need to bear with my sleepy ass a little bit. Let's see what we can get with just the regular stendo. Nothing cool. Alright, let's, yep. Good. Basic shit. Then the extra stendo-y stendo. Alright, let's see. Alright, cool. It reaches, but it also don't hardly do shit. This motherfucker needs a scope or something. This is kind of getting it, though. I kind of dig that. Like a machine gun. Yeah, I think it might be worth the investment for the super stendo on a power washer that's actually good. Or, oh, wrong button. How much for... Okay, yeah, we're still a ways off from this guy. Alright, so let's see. Where is the super stendo for the... This one, right here. Oh, that hurt to buy, but it had to be done. Why is it acting like... I thought for sure that the red one was like the medium duty. It was. Right. For a second it scared me, had me thinking I wasted my money. But hang on, that's not the super stendo. This is the super stendo. Nice. Alright, yeah, that was 800 bucks well spent. Very well spent. Yeah, we're gonna make some pretty quick work of this shit right here. Hey, what is up, Lexi? Freezy? Wait. Freezy where? I don't see no Freezy. I'm putting you on the big speakers so I can really hear the bass in your voice. Alright. Yeah, turn it up so the neighbors can hear me. Nigeria is a beautiful country. The beautiful people and beautiful folklore. Not even a joke, it actually really is. You're blonde now. That's awesome. I am going to pretend like I didn't think you were blonde before. But very nice, Lexi. I love to hear it. What was your hair color before? Just like a really light brown or something? Like, I figured you were like, kind of a what's the word for it? Like a dirty blonde? Like sort of a darker shade of blonde? I guess now you're really blonde. Feet picker, it didn't happen. Yeah. But dick picker, it didn't happen. Alright, I am really liking the super stendo. Alright. The character who put me on this mission is a dick, but this is actually a really interesting and creative one. I'm kind of about it. It looks like a floating pile of garbage, now it's pretty and fresh. Like Puerto Rico. I mean, I thought it was fine, but I'm also not, you know, world's most observant dude. wonder, like, maybe now that you're blonde, you have the option to, like, you can do any hair color now. Should do, like, maybe blue. Show up to a protest. Make some changes in the world. Because you can only do that when you have blue hair. Ooh, excuse me. That's one gas. I thought about making today's episode a sauce edition, but I decided to empty out all of my sauces last night for the Kill Tony watch party, which, like, Kyle and Zach were really the only two that showed up to that for any great length of time. But it's all good. I still had a great time anyway. I would like to see it grow, though. Which, yes, by the way, for those, if there's anyone here that doesn't know, the Kill Tony watch party is back on. Even if it is, for the moment, pretty much just me and Kyle. And Zach, and a little bit of Kofia. And who else was there? Actually, I'm not sure anyone else showed up, but it's all good. You didn't know? You know now. We'll see you then. It's fucking spinning attachment. It's crazy. Oh, I think we got it done faster with the whirly boy here. God, I want one of these in real life. Kyle, I saw you posted a picture the other day. You seem to have been operating a power washer. How was that? How did it make you feel? Did you have a moment of enlightenment? When can you enter this man's yard to wash his house? Haha. You can't. Because he's a dick. When he turns sideways. Oh yeah, let me just, yeah, nope. Let's see. Haha, he ain't home. He paid you. Just some dude pressure washing a guy's house through the fence gates. Figured. Didn't know how. Yeah, well, thank you. Every step you take, every step you make, every breath you take, every move you make, I am watching you. And it felt great minus the sunburn, yeah. That's why you gotta do what this dude is doing. Full body blue rubber jumpsuit. Alright. What's missing? Let's see. Columns, fence walls, platform, and wall bases. Okay. Oh, that column right there, eh? Oh, I see. There we go. Alright, let's see. 2 fence walls still left. This one. There we go. I'll do this one as well. Come on now, you filthy son of a bitch. There. I don't even know what it was to clean, but hey. Alright, and Might be one of the fastest I've ever done. Alright, what's the plat... Oh, okay, I see it. There. And wall bases. What is a wall base? Oh, I see. Maybe that's doing something? I can't even... Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. It's right there. Alright, and then the other one's got to be over this way. Maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yep, still very much covered in shit. Job complete. Okay. Oh shit, I got an achievement. Big business. Earn 100 stars in career mode. Hell yeah, brother. Many thanks for your work, Finder. That's more like the kind of magnificent mansion you'd conclude a multi-million-pound deal inside. Oh yeah, he's very British. Many thanks for your work, Finder. That's more the kind of magnificent mansion you'd conclude a I'm not really changing it much, am I? Multi-million-pound deal inside, is it not? Much obliged, JJ XIII. Alright, this pays closer to real money. What do you say? Let's do it to it, folks. From Stacy Peachy at Muckingham Recreational Ground. Psst, Power Washer. I just joined the traveling carnival pitching up at the recreation ground. You may have seen us. Purchased a beautiful classic carousel. I'm worried about being outgunned by the owners of the bigger rides. It's pretty filthy. I was gonna clean it myself, but then I thought, what would happen if I gave her a deep clean and really made her pop? Who'd want to slowly slide down a grubby helter-skelter when they can waltz around on a pristine carousel, right? Make her ping and we'll both clean up. You'll arrive in a plain van, right? I don't want the competition to get the same idea. Alright. Who needs the soft Trappist? I like this version more. Yeah, just get me really stressed out and sleep deprived and yeah, way out here. What did X and rotate equipment? Well, okay. Alright, I can turn it off too. Alright, cool. Let's, you know what? Fuck it. Let's ball. Turn that shit on. I think just the regular stendo ought to do for this one. It's a Yamaha. Yeah. Alright. My name's Kevin Bernard, proprietor of Wengerlive Carnival's Helter Skelter. Please state your business. Ask your bitch, son. Anyway. What was I even talking about before? Oh yeah, progress. Things we are progressing on. I feel like I know the answer for a lot of you, but I'm working on a lot right now. And progress is, you know, it's very, very slow. But that's alright. No one said that, you know, the work of, kind of popping off 2 different podcasts, this and CWG plus school, would be quick or easy, nor are there any particular guarantees of success, but I would say that we got a better chance than most. We got great people, we got a good focus, we got a good plan, we got yams. Get out here. Talking about yams, I thought maybe it was a Yamaguchi. Keep on talking about yams. I should have ate a little bit more before the podcast. I keep on thinking about like a piping hot basket of like sweet potato fries. Y'all ever had sweet potato fries? Best damn kind of fries. God, I'm hungry right now. I really should have ate something. What time is it? Yeah, we're only a half hour into this thing. Here at around the hour mark, I might have a special surprise for you guys. Maybe. We'll see how we feel. I reserve the right to not do it. Yeah, keep this one. I'll get a lot of use out of the medium spread nozzle. It's like I want a wide spread to get the surface layer, or I want the tight spread to actually clean shit. This one, rare that I use it. Quite rare. I got an interesting, so I have like a communications class, and the first two courses are, I mean, the first, part of the course is public speaking. On Monday I had to deliver my first speech, and y'all know I am in this Comedy Writers Guild, so I had to do it. The first one, it was supposed to be like about like a 1-minute introduction speech, and hang on, I'll read you what I got. Let me pull it up here. 1 second, guys. Where did I put it? Of course, it's not in the school folder. Minimize a second. Okay, I cannot minimize power wash. That's fine. Alright, well, let me just see if I can remember it off the top of my head then. It went something, because like the introduction speech for the project, it had to be like along academic lines, the reason why I was there, so this is the speech I gave to the class. Hello, my name is Travis Wayne, and I am here at this fine institution so that I can learn me some cybersecurity. This is not my first attempt at college. My first attempt was back in 2009, and due to the fact that I found out within the first semester that I was going to be in for a very tedious career that wouldn't even make me that much money, I decided to drop out of school and instead become a professional drug addict. Yeah. But after many years of wild antics and wacky hijinks, I decided to get my shit together a little bit and get clean and start taking my work life more seriously. So here I am. Wait, no, that wasn't the next part. The next part was many years later, despite the fact that I got a real career and quadrupled my income, it's still only been enough to afford a shoebox-sized apartment out here in this town. Therefore, I have elected to show up here and do this. For future plans, I I have a modest and growing following on social media for my comedy endeavors, and I would like to keep on doing that for a career. And I do feel that the knowledge gained with this degree is going to be very helpful in the way of that. And if for some reason everything goes to shit, then, you know, at least I can dry my tears with a fat fucking wad of hundreds. Or at the very least, use the skills to get into some more high-end luxury crimes. Thank you. I know I've had them sweet potato fries, so I know you have. Did I get a gold ticket for the intro? No, I did not. I actually got a really good score. I was scored based on two things: verbal and non-verbal delivery. I got a perfect score on verbal delivery. I got slightly below the highest score for non-verbal delivery. This is due to the fact that right before the speech, because I was the first person to go up too. Before the speech, we were given the opportunity to step outside the classroom, kind of walk around a little bit, shake out the nerves. But you know, I'm kind of a little shit. So what I did is I went outside, and then I just ran past the door as fast as I can, just kind of leaping past it. I did you know, I ran past it, I jumped past it, I did a Casey Rocket fucking crab walk past it, I did a moonwalk past it, and I started doing push-ups in front of the door just to make the class laugh. That was dumb. That was not the move. Because I came back inside ready to deliver the speech, and I was completely out of breath. I could not catch my breath. I spent a lot of, like, the very beginning part just doubled over. Like, I could not get air into my lungs. I'm glad I forgot to have someone record that, because that shit was embarrassing. I'm glad that I didn't get any points taken away for bad verbal delivery, because I kept on having to stop and go like, yeah, that was stupid, but it was still a lot of fun. And I have another speech to deliver on Monday, and yeah, I won't be doing laps outside the door again. I'll be sure not to do that, but the speech is supposed to be a little bit longer, 2 to 4 minutes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a bit that I had been working on. I had never taken it to a mic yet, but basically it's got to be like a personal story. And the story I'm gonna go with is it's one about this time where I got pulled over by a police officer back when I was living out near Morgantown, West Virginia. And the police officer in question had the mental capacity of like an 11-year-old. I've only just now started writing the first draft of it. It's I wouldn't even call it mic ready, let alone stage ready, and I gotta get it ready by Monday, so we'll see how this goes. I might hop on the Discord at some point and see what y'all think of it. The rest of the poor fools I'm in class with don't have the comedy's writer skill at their disposal, so I imagine I'll at least clean up for most laughs out of that class on this one. We'll see. Would have been an awkward funeral. But yeah, you know it. I think it's about to sweep me away. Yeesh. It's 8:45. Alright, we'll give it 15 more minutes and then we'll do the special surprise. Yeah, here at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central, anyway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the special surprise. Which, don't get too excited about the special surprise. It's literally fucking stupid. But it is special and it is a surprise. Kind of. It's so fucking dumb. But y'all finish. I mean, I'm down to check it out. What, the surprise, or I don't know. Whatever it is, sounds perfect. Alright, cool. Error, YouTube is, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Damn, are y'all experiencing buffering right now? What's going on? Are we good, y'all? There is buffering. I imagine there's going to be a lot of latency too, so. Damn, sorry. Oh, well. And there is eventually going to be a third speech that I'm going to have to do too. And, I think it has to be like an informational speech. I'm not sure what direction I want to go with that. We'll see. I might need y'all to give me some ideas. Like, I had a big idea for my introduction speech too, but there's like certain parameters shit's gotta fit into. Meet certain criteria for what the teacher is looking for. Because, like, I had a big idea for my introduction speech, but I ended up not doing it because the introduction speech had to, be pretty strictly based on, like, academic school, why I'm there, that type of shit. Fucking right, I'm buff as hell. Kyle said, nah. Yeah, the little warning, went away too, so. I think we're good here. And that shit really ain't one to go away. What is that? There. Full clean. I wish someone would come out here and clean my pole. I think I saw a ladder. Let's get the ladder. Let's do the top. I imagine that'll be fun. Aha, the ladder. I was hoping that was going to be spinning. That's alright. Apparently this is all plastic. Look at that. Tighter spread. It's old plastic too, out in the sun, probably dry rotted. Might fall right through this bitch. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I gotta save up and get that upgraded power washer. Either Gryman's getting harder and harder to come up, or I don't know. Maybe this window is getting in our way a little bit here. Yeah, I think it was actually. Want to play Warmers and Ladders? What is that? Is it? I don't even know what to make of that. I know about Chutes and Ladders. I almost killed a motherfucker over that game one time. A couple times, actually. In fact, more like every time I've ever played it. I don't know, there's just something enraging about board games that are games of chance. Just brings out something evil in me. Chutes and Ladders, Candyland, Mousetrap, even Mario Party. Mario Party would be... Alright, y'all want a little spoiler? You want a little spoiler? I think that one of you in here probably knows exactly who I'm talking about. I think I may have found someone to edit some videos for FireDjinn Media, so I might start up with my Gaming with Comics series anytime now. I feel like Mario Party would be a really good game to play with that. Of course, it requires that I buy a Switch or a Switch 2, something, which is expensive. I don't really got it like that, but I don't know. There's other shit too. I also need to find some comics that got like... I mean, all they really need to have is just like, you know, a microphone, really. Way to interface with me, like on Discord or something. But ideally, I'd like to find some comics that have like a gaming PC and like a real streaming setup like I do. Really pop it off. But a lot of the more, you know, really hardcore in the zone type of comics, they don't even have like a house, let alone a computer, so. Even if like a Fender, for example, had a computer, I'm not sure. It's great with a lot of shit, but I'm not sure he's much of a gamer at all. But hell, that's fine. I would love to do a Gaming with Comics series with comics who just aren't gamers. They're just, you know, trying to figure shit out. That would be really funny. I gotta switch. LOL. I need to get a setup like you do. Yeah, it's a great setup to have, especially if you're gonna be, you know, on YouTube and podcasts on a pretty regular basis. This is, this computer I have here, even though it, did put me in a really bad spot financially, because I bought this thing on a credit card and then lost my job a week later. It's finally been paying off. Like, Vibecast wouldn't exist without it. I'm sure that Harmon would have found someone else, but CWG certainly wouldn't be the same. I would just be a fan instead of like a part of it. Probably. But yeah, a decent PC is a really, really good investment. And it doesn't gotta be anything like super high-end like mine either. Like, maybe something a little bit better than like a Dell, but you know, there's happy mediums. And of course, if you are quite tech savvy, you can always build your own. Just like buy a case and then piece all the parts together. Which is what I was originally gonna do. But it was actually a lot more simple and economical to get this pre-built one over at Best Buy. It would have been fun to build it, but nah. It also would have been expensive. You would think that buying a pre-built one would be a little bit more expensive than building your own, but for some reason I've not found that to be the case. I got a Lenovo laptop, yeah. Yeah, laptops, I'm gonna get a laptop eventually just so I can travel a little bit and still be able to run CWG. Because here, at least by like next January, when I get another vacation and I get to go out to the Caribbean again, I want to be able to still do CWG, you know? But this big ass desktop setup I have, it's not super conducive to travel, you know? I died laughing just now, Travis. Holy shit, that was super funny. What did I say that was all that funny? I was just talking about PCs. Just being real with you. You you like use an Internet Explorer or something? Like, what part of the stream are you watching? Is anyone else dying laughing? Is it just Lexi? I'm genuinely curious what I said that was all that funny. I'll write the shit down and bring it on stage. I think she's... That would be weird. I don't know why anyone would ever do that. Literally the most ill-advised possible thing. I must have missed it, or it was just a random word she lost it. I think that it's latency and she's like a half hour behind us. I have to imagine. I mean, I did get that shit up on my screen about 5-10 minutes ago that said um, that there was going to be buffering and all that. Maybe it was just her. There we go. Alright. I think that's like the whole top. Oh, not quite. Alright. Hopefully that's it. Yeet. Alright. Let's throw on our super stendo again and clean like the top canopy part. before we do that, now it's time for the special twist. 1 second here. Let me get the special twist real quick. All right. You got me on yam fries. Let's go on down. I wish the special twist was yam fries. Alright, so here's the special twist right here. We're gonna have a bit of a race. We are going to see if I can finish cleaning this carousel before I go entirely non-verbal. You guys ready? This is probably going to be disgusting and taste like shit. Gummies always taste like a fucking tire. I went into the place where I bought this and said like, hey, do you have anything that isn't a gummy? Like a fucking... Y'all got like brownies or cookies or like literally anything other than a goddamn gummy. And they were like, nope, but these are strong as shit and you only need one of them. And I was like, oh, alright. Down the hatch. Bleh. Bleh. That actually wasn't the worst I've ever had. But it still wasn't good. It also left a bunch of like fucking dust on my fingers. Let me go wash my hands real quick. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Blech. Alright, I'm back. Just kind of wash down the fucking tire taste out of my mouth. Like I said, not the worst tasting gummy I've ever had, but God, it was still fucking gross. They always are. I shouldn't be surprised. But at least it's supposed to be like super powerful and I only need one. I also got the quote diet version too, which means that because like the regular full version dude was like, bruh, you can only eat like half of it or a quarter of it at a time, bro. It's so much. Which, you know, sure. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I got the diet pack. It was a little bit cheaper anyway. And it's not THC, it's THCP, which is, I guess the P stands for power, I guess. Who knows? Well, since you kept downplaying it, I thought it was just going to be, like, here's my new auto insurance policy. I saved 15% by listening to Geico. No, I actually saved a little bit by switching from Geico. And then very shortly thereafter, they jacked up my rates anyway. And they keep on sending me this offer to, like, hey, if you want us to take your rates down, then enable driving scores so we can see how fast you're driving, how hard you hit the brakes, and if you've been a good boy, we'll lower your rates. No. No, no, no. If my insurance company caught wind of the way that I drive, they would probably just drop my coverage entirely. But hey, I mean, it may be reckless driving, but I am without a wreck. Because I drive fast don't mean I don't drive good. Although there was one time I almost got someone else in a wreck. Just because I was going pretty fast down the highway and they were like right on my tail. Like, I'll go fast, but I still have my limits. And dude was just right there. And then we were coming up to like a lane closure. So I switched out of that lane real fast. I guess dude didn't see like any of the lane closure signs. Dude, he clipped one of those big orange barrels. I'm like, well, maybe if you weren't on my tail at like a crazy ass velocity, you would have noticed that there was a lane closure. Probably dented his front bumper too. It ain't my fault, I didn't touch him. God, the whirly extension on the Super Sendo was fucking wild. Let's see. Did your agent watch Vibe? Hopefully not. But it's a huge insurance company. I'm not sure my agent would know who I am. It's not like back at home where like everyone knows everyone and so I can just say shit and my insurance agent has no clue. I don't even know who my insurance agent is really. It's not like when again, I was back at home and also on drugs and constantly fucking my shit up. I wasn't even driving fast back then. I was just driving really fucked up and kept on getting in these little, you know, low-speed fender benders. Like, I've had a few accidents, but all of them occurred at, like, less than 5 miles an hour. Still waiting for the stream to catch up to Lexi so she can tell me what the hell she thought was so funny. I think we were talking about building PCs and she'd been like, ha ha ha, that's so funny, you fucking nerd. Alright, let's do the main inside part now. stand here and do this. I don't feel like this is super effective. It's kind of making me a little bit dizzy. Fuck it, we ball. Alright, yeah, let's turn this shit off. I'm legitimately getting dizzy from that. Oh, wrong button. There. Much better. I like the idea, it was a cool concept, but I need to not throw up. Kevin Bernard. Unfortunately, as we were wandering through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic, and I pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. Kevin! My Jeet Kune Do instructor always says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. That's based. You ever just, like, you know, kind of oopsie-daisy and kill a large group of, religious folk? Like, oops. Well, Kevin certainly did. Stopping this from getting clean. What am I missing? I don't know, I'm not gonna obsess over that yet. It's actually taking a little bit more time than I thought it would. Oh, wasn't even trying to get it and I got it. Vive la revolution. Yeah. Damn monks. What I think would be really fun in this game, like showing up to a music festival and you gotta like wash down like a bunch of filthy hippies. That's another thing that I've always wanted to do in real life, just power wash a bunch of like white people with dreads. I feel like they would really appreciate it. And maybe, you know, let a couple sheets of acid just kind of marinate in the water being used for the power wash. The hippies would really appreciate that too. Because I don't know how many of you know this, but acid, LSD, it's active at the microgram level. Like, think of how much like a gram is, not much. 1,000th of a gram is a milligram. And 1,000th of a milligram is a microgram. And it only takes somewhere between like 50 and 150 micrograms of LSD. Like 5 to 15% of a milligram gets you mad fucked up. That's why it didn't taste like anything. Y'all ever do some LSD and y'all taste something? That shit ain't LSD. Either spit it out or just buckle down for what the fuck ever. gummy was nasty. I can still taste it. But yeah, we're in a race right now. We gotta see if we can finish this carousel before the zoot takes hold. Ha 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 ha, Siskowski. You would say that, wouldn't you? How did this even happen? Why is there soot on this? Like, isn't this much black shit indicative of it was on fire at some point? This piece of shit might need a little bit more than just a power wash. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's get these horses. Switch to the regular stendo. I'm gonna try a mixed berry salsa tonight. Homemade, I assume? What berries are you mixing? That sounds interesting. I'm not normally a fan of, like, sweet salsas. I just like my regular, like, tomatoes, jalapenos, maybe chili arbol, something like that. Like, I've had plenty of, like, mango habanero salsa in my day. I've never been a fan. First of all, habaneros, regardless of the amount of spice, they're just not, at least in my opinion, a very good tasting pepper. Mangoes are wonderful, but I don't know, just to me it doesn't pair well with like the savory and spicy shit. Like, I think mangoes are meant for, you know, things that are exclusively sweet. But I'm also one of those dudes who talks mad shit about pineapple pizza and those who eat it. Irish wristwatch. What? Alright. You'll ever just take a nice big shit and then... Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's probably a good feeling too. Here we go. Agreed about the mango, yeah. I could be open to like a salsa with some sweetness that would actually be good. Like, I feel like honey would go well in salsa if you're going for the sweet angle. Maybe even some chocolate, like, I don't know if y'all had mole before, but mole is pretty good. It's not like my favorite, but it's still pretty good. Man, whenever this gummy starts kicking up, I know I got some salsa in the fridge. I got some of them blue corn chips. I'm about to light up that refrigerator. Fuck my diet. It's my day off. I've been Vibecast and I've been in school. I feel like I've earned a little bit of fat dude shit this evening. That and I was pretty hungry regardless without no munchies. I ain't had a whole lot today. I had like a handful of almonds shortly before I started streaming, thinking that that would be okay to get me through. I made myself like y'all know them California pizza kitchens, like the thin crust, you buy them in the freezer section. It's not like from the actual restaurant or anything, the white pizza. It's thin crust, it's small, it's good. It filled me up for the afternoon, but hungry again. And I also discovered, and as a West Virginia native, I'm kind of ashamed to say that I'm only just now finding out, but there's actually multiple flavors of moon pies. I was not privy to the fact that there was such a thing as a salted caramel moon pie. That was delicious. I liked moon pies. I wasn't the hugest fan, but I liked them. But the salted caramel was absolutely busting, my guy. If you'll ever get a chance to have a salted caramel moon pie, absolutely get it. Okay, going blackberry, pomegranate, blueberry. Interesting combo. I would definitely enjoy that in the form of a smoothie. But what are you doing to make it a salsa? Like, you're combining it with, I guess, like tomatoes and like jalapenos and like what else? Like, how's that gonna work? It's definitely a good combo of berries, but let's drive this home, yeah, man. It's gonna be salsa-y about it. I'm just going off what it feels like. I would have to eat like 6 of those, so I haven't tried them yet. Yeah, they're quite small and very thin, but they taste so good. You got like, I think it's got like an Alfredo base, mozzarella cheese with bits of feta cheese, plus spinach and artichoke on it. Quite good. What I did is, for 2 slices, I put a little bit of salsa Valentina on top, which is really good hot sauce. You can find it, I imagine, at most grocery stores, and it's like $1.25 gets you a fairly good sized bottle. Lasts me about a month. Like, I used to be really big on Sriracha. Now occasionally get like some, just like the regular like Cholula, Tapatio. But this salsa Valentina that I found, it's amazing. I'm sticking with that from now on. I almost forgot to wash the horse pussy. Sorry about that, guys. Let's start with the horse pussy on this one. There we go. Jalapeno, salt, lime, cilantro. You lost me with the cilantro, Kyle. Like, I get it. It's like a genetic predisposition I have to where, cilantro to me, it just tastes like a urinal puck. I mean, I guess I don't mind it too much. Like, the salsa's got cilantro in it, I'll still eat it. I'll kind of be sitting there wishing it didn't have cilantro in it, but it doesn't ruin it entirely. I don't hate it like the same way that I hate, like, I don't know, licorice or whatever it is that they put in THC gummies that makes it taste like I'm eating a truck tire. It's not horrible, but I don't love it. I really wish that certain restaurants, like cilantro, was an optional upgrade. And here's a hot take, guys. I think that pickles on burgers should also be an optional upgrade. I don't think that shit should come standard. I feel like I should have to ask to add pickles, not to remove them. I'm really tired of like asking the fast food worker to remove the pickles from my shit, and then they forget. And of course, yes, I could just take the pickles off, but now my shit's covered in pickle juice, and I ain't into that. Like, again, I'll still eat it. It doesn't ruin it entirely, but once again, I just really wish it wasn't there. So, oh, that sucks, man. Onions, too. I actually really like onions. There was one time, it was on a dare, I ate like it wasn't like a whole onion, but like a pretty good amount, like a good cross section of a red onion, totally raw. It wasn't bad. I mean, just an onion. I like it. They got good flavor, good texture. I think my favorite thing is they make women cry. Well, everyone cry, but you know who be in the kitchen, am I right, guys? Yeah, one of my favorite things to cook. Back when I was still living with my parents back in West Virginia, because they had a deep fryer there, not like an air fryer, but like an actual deep fryer where you throw some Crisco in that shit, and I would just you know, get us like a yellow onion, like a Vidalia onion if I could ever find one. Just chop it up real thin, throw it in some batter, throw that shit in the deep fryer. That was sweet ambrosia. It's like everyone here is single. Yeah. Yeah, is everyone here single, or is everyone single because they're here? Bro, we in the kitchen crying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm single. But a word of advice to you guys, if y'all ever want to change that, don't use Tinder. Tinder fucking sucks. Use there's an app called BLK. It's like a dating app for black folk. And guys, tell me why over the past month, I've only been using it about a month, probably not even a month. Past month of using BLK, I got more matches on that shit than I've gotten on Tinder in fucking years. And even the matches I did get on Tinder, it was usually like robots or hookers or shit like that. But BLK is awesome. They're actually real people, and I got one chick in there, she was like, it was literally like, pull up, I'm trying to suck some dick tonight. Okay. You know what I mean? There's also a Latin equivalent of that called chispa, which is the Spanish word for spurk. That's really good too. I got a lot of matches on that, but there isn't that big of a Latin population out here where I'm at, so all the matches I've been getting are from like hundreds of miles away, so not nearly as much success with that, but it's still been a hell of a lot more successful than Tinder. And also, if y'all are looking for like a real relationship, I honestly don't suggest using a dating app at all. I feel like it's better to, you can make a connection a whole lot easier when you get body language involved. But, nothing helps if you're like me and just kind of terrified of talking to women. That, and I don't even know what I would do with a girlfriend if I had one right now. Like, I am busy all the goddamn time. Like, what you want to do, go on a date? When and with what money? I don't have either of those things. Now, if you want to be like that one chick on BLK, pull up so I can suck your dick, that's alright. That's, more the type of thing that I am willing and able to get down on at the moment. Go to a deaf school, I bet their body language speaks volumes. I'll probably clean up at a deaf school, actually. I'm not even gonna try to take credit for this joke. Y'all ever see the meme where, I think it was like, not really a meme, but like a Twitter post, some dude was like, y'all ever fuck a deaf girl before? Fucking her, it sounds like you're clubbing a baby seal. I only know one deaf person. She's definitely a bit old for me. But she's a janitor out where I work. She's cool as shit. Hit her with the good morning every morning. The hey, how are you? And she's like, I think she's trying to say fine, but what comes out is, ah. She cool. I'm like, good. That's what's up. Oh, wrong button. Looks like we might, beat the gummy after all. Haha, you got me rolling. Rolling on the river. Let's see, it's 9:34. Yeah, we better wrap this up pretty fast. We're at 86% right now, and I know y'all know that the last 10% is the longest percent. I can kind of feel that this gummy's about to start knocking on my door to say hello. And once it does, I'm not going to be able to communicate with you guys anymore. Just what it is, it's a fact of life. Some people can be all THC-ified and talk to people, communicate, have a good time. Some people get high and lose any ability to shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm worried we're going to be interviewing one of those people tomorrow night. And, I don't know. I always prefer to be elevated when I'm like alone. And I can just kind of enjoy shit without you know, worrying about having to entertain folks. I'm just kind of there in my zone, in my lane, vibing the fuck out. And I'm not gonna let y'all let me try that again. I'm not gonna let y'all down. If I do clean off this carousel before the gummy takes hold, we're gonna do something else until it does. So don't you worry. But once it does take hold, the stream won't have very long left. Oh, excuse me. I might play an old classic. We'll see. Yeah, I was told the shit was strong as a motherfucker, so. That, and I've never tried this particular variation of THC before. One thing I do know is that, like, actual THC, like, you know, the THC that you know and love, Delta 9 THC, not Delta 8, Delta 9, that's what is commonly referred to as just THC. Edibles of that do not work on me at all. Doesn't matter how much I do, it just goes right straight the fuck through me. Nothing happens. Oh man, I think I'm feeling it creep up already. This is gonna be a race to the finish, guys. Oh, hang on. A bit active. Hey, it would sound like a murder. I say get it. Haha, you got me rolling. Hello, my name is Indica Montoya. Hang on. Hello, my name is Indica Montoya. You bucked my father. Prepare to get high. That's a weird dynamic. One thing I'm noticing about this carousel right here is it seems to be powered up and turned on. Wouldn't it be some shit if I just kind of like did this and electrocuted myself? Game over. Not ideal. Not ideal. Let's do the roof. Hello, my name is Indica Montoya. You fucked my father. Prepared to get high. Princess Bride is such a good movie. I've only seen it one time, and it was many years ago. But it still left like such an impression on me that I actually bought a pair of Princess Bride socks. It's got Andre the Giant, little bald dude, and Senor Montoya himself on it. But it looks kind of crazy when I'm wearing the socks because, like, you know, my shins kind of stretch out the part where their faces are, and they're all like... I still love them socks, though. That, and I've been wearing them for years now. The prints kind of faded a little bit. You can barely even make out their faces anymore. Doesn't stop me from wearing them, though. the wider angle and I'll hit it with the whirly boy if there's too much remaining. I don't even know what just got clean there. I just heard it go dang. Okay. Fair to get let's see that. Well, you see it now. Oh, I missed a lot. I feel ya. 3. I'm gonna go Bug Bacon and Nikki and the Sauce in the City after this. Haha. Word. Hi everyone, thanks for keeping me company on my drive. Hey bud. When I grow my beard out, my sister sends me pictures of Manny Patinkin. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, good to have you here, bro. Shit, yeah, there's quite a bit left. Just little spots though. Alright, AK, so right now, I'm currently playing a game, not just Power Wash Simulator. It was right about at 9, maybe a little bit after. I had what you would call a gummy, and I am racing to see if I can get this carousel cleaned off before the gummy shows up to say hi, you feel me? So, yeah, I'm gonna try to get this done before I go entirely nonverbal here. Assuming it's, you know, as powerful as the clerk said it is, but from what I understand, THCP, which is what this is, ain't nothing to fuck with. Alright, we're gonna have to use the whirly. Just use a straight one. Precision work, let's be precise. Nah, fuck it. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit up there too. God damn. Oh, hang on, no there's not. I mean, there is, but I thought, like, that's just the light poking through the trees, mainly. How'd you work? Yes, the stressful part right here. The actor. How many milligrams? Well, we'll put your theory to the test, Kyle, because I'm about to go stand up and find out. 1 second. Alright, so apparently, they are 5 milligrams, but it's not, you know, regular THC. It's not Delta 9 THC. It's THCP, which is apparently way more potent. So much so that, like, the regular version, dude says to only like a half, or better yet, a quarter of a gummy. And I feel like I'm fairly resistant to most edibles. So if nothing happens here in the next, I don't know, 45 minutes, I'll probably eat the other one too. And then I'll go back to the vape shop where I got it and tell them I ain't bitch made. You'll see. Work it, girl. You've been sober 6 years? I know that. Congrats, dude. I've been sober, at least from the bad shit, about the same length of time. But, I say that, but, we still like our gummies, our trees, a little bit of sauce here and there. But, we have put down the no-no snow and all the fucking alphabet soup research chemicals. Well, most of the alphabet soup research chemicals. Like, I still got a pretty good stash of rare M-bombs that I used to dip into a lot. Like, me and some of my friends that got the same batch I did are the only people I've ever known to try 25E N-bomb. God damn it. What's YouTube warning me about now? Nothing, it's gone away. Oh, now it's back. You detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be... Alright, hang on, let me change the music. Something a little bit less likely to be copyrighted. The shit to be blocked. Let's see, where's some, like, lo-fi? Lo-fi producers can't afford patent lawyers. Oh, are there synthwave producers? Let's do synthwave. Here we go. Got 5 years on you? Dan hit it? Is Dan here? I ain't seen him. Speak up, Dan. But I'm tis, he says. Alright, these carousel pulls are gonna be the death of me. What the fuck? Okay. About to say, I know that all the producers on this playlist are way too poor to copyright their shit. There ain't no way I'm gonna get my shit temporarily blocked. That's one thing that does worry about me about getting like fully monetized. Is I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful than I presently have been about making sure there's no copyrighted music on stream. Because up until like just now pretty much I've just been playing kinda whatever the fuck. Because you can't demonetize me if I'm already not monetized. So horse top rod clean. I'll give you some horse-like top rod. Bitch. Just play all of Metallica's greatest hits. Yeah, not quite the vibe I'm going for here. Yeah, right around that border. Alright. Might need to make use of my scaffolding here. I also see some shit along the bottom there. Let me get all of that before I do too much else. Thought I had got that like first thing. Suppose not. Oh, there's a lot of shit around the edge. Yeah, I fucked up. You haven't met the government, nor do I want to. I am fine with never meeting the government. Alright, the little bit of sunlight poking through the trees, and there's not even hardly any trees around. It's really killing me here. So it looks like it's like highlighted dirt, but it ain't. Alright, come on, I guess I'm just gonna do loops around this thing until I get like all the mystery dirt that is somehow still there. Is there shit like up on... Oh, I see. That's probably what it is. Oh, name that. Alright, this better get it. There we go. Whew. Once again, these goddamn poles. I swear, like, new dirt keeps on popping up on them. Like, I keep on thinking that I have them all clean, but then new shit shows up. It's driving me fucking wild. Been almost an hour. I might eat that second gummy. There was 2 in the pack. I did get the diet version, but that's only because the guy at the vape shop such a big fucking game about the regular version. Because I don't really smoke like that. I don't have a high tolerance at all. I usually just, like, take one puff of a little something at the end of the night, like, right before I'm about to go to bed. It's like as a treatment for insomnia. I don't spend, like, all day, every day getting fucked up. I used to, but, now I got too much other shit happening. That and it just doesn't have the same effect on me that it used to. Like, weed used to be fun for me. But, lately, it just makes me anxious. There's something on the central pole ring that I'm missing. Oh, there it is. Let me get on the inside here. There's that. It's hitting. It's not hitting, not yet. I feel like if it's gonna hit, it'll be soon now. I'm not convinced. The only type of edible that's ever done anything to me is Delta 8, actually. Regular THC edibles do nothing to me whatsoever. We're gonna see about this THC here. I might be totally immune to that too. Oh, didn't even know that was dirty. Still got it though. I'm curious, are any of these fucking horse rods clean? Horse rods, it's fucking... let's see. Center pole base, center pole frames. God, there's a lot. And, resting frames? What even is that? Apparently, not a single one of these horse rods are clean. Oh boy. I think you have to eat about 100 milligrams to even start to feel tired. Of what? Regular THC? Yeah, I can eat 1,000 milligrams of regular THC and still feel nothing. In fact, I have. But THCP has a higher potency. Let me look it up. How much THCP is equivalent to let's see. Alright, so it says that about 0.3 milligrams of THCP is equivalent to 10 milligrams of THCP. Of regular THC, I mean. So let's do the math. Pull my calculator. Alright, so if 0.3 equals 10, alright, so 5 divided by 0.3. What? That didn't even make sense. Alright, so that means the 100 milligrams would be 3 milligrams, right? And I had 5. So it's about the equivalent of 150 milligrams of regular THC is what I did. According to my shitty fucking THC math. God, fuck these horse rods. It is starting to make me, like, actually angry. This might be the map right here that I just never finish. Stupid fucking gay-ass horse rods. Like, what do I gotta do to get this clean? Like, how much is enough? I guess the lower part is part of the horse rod too. Because I'm not going up under it. I've never heard of that. He's collecting junky urine samples. I'm a moron when it comes to this new shit. Yeah, well, you know, I live in a red state, so you gotta do what you gotta do. 3%, oh, that's nothing, you might as well just spoof the rest of everything you have. Maybe. Oh, okay, well, that's why this isn't clean. Bunch of shit there. Oh, okay. That didn't take a lot. Alright, I'm getting frustrated with this horse rod shit, so I'm just gonna go up here. Alright, which canopy isn't clean? 16 of these motherfuckers, and no dirt is being highlighted. Oh, it's this one. Alright. Yeah, sorry, there was a single grain of sand on there that needed to be taken care of. I'm surprised that worked. Wait, is that dirt? No, it ain't. Oh, okay, I see why that's all dirty still. Yeah, it's actually pretty disgusting from this angle still. Who would even see that? It's like, who cares? Yeah, I love the scaffolding here, but the problem with it is, it's kind of a bitch to move it when it needs to be moved. Alright, let's truck her this way. Uh-oh. Is it even gonna fit through there? Nah, I don't think it will. See how much I can get from this angle. Are you getting? There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's something you might as well just with the rest of everything you have. That's plenty of milligrams to feel ripped off by the store. It cost me $4. I don't feel that ripped off. Oh man, AK on tonight. That's what circumcisions are for. I'm dying. This is so good to, too good to keep my hands busy. You know, crowd, AK. Yeah. Yeah, if I paid like $20 for this, I would feel really ripped off, but I paid $4, which is the equivalent of $2 per gummy. If they do literally nothing whatsoever, I'm not mad. Disappointed, yes, but I'm not mad. I feel more ripped off that I had to sit and listen to them hyping this shit up than I am about the $4 that I spent. Can't even buy a fucking cheeseburger for $4 anymore. Okay. Cleaning this part without the scaffolding is gonna suck. Alright. Move this stendo. see if I can get the rest of that from here. Something got cleaned. I didn't even see what. Alright. And then I can use the scaffolding again. Down here. Ooh, can I? Oh, come on, you know that fits. Bitch. Alright, close enough. And reapply the stand. Let's put the long one on. Yeah. Nice. As a team together with this podcast, we are increasing the defensive driving skills of everyone on I-5. AKA, don't text and drive, my guy. I would be honored to cause a mass death with my podcast. I'm doing my part. I promise with all my heart that I'm not texting and driving. This is YouTube commenting. Fair, fair. Oh, thank God. I thought we were going to only get the news from now on from AK. Well, there you have it. Alright. I think that's all of that. Let's move on down. As previously mentioned, the last 10%, the last 1% is easily the roughest. Alright, and we've come full circle. Alright, so any of this cresting shit still... Alright, so aside from horse rods, we have one pole base and one spire ring. Oh, and a center pole frame. Alright. Let's do the regular stendo. Oh, which one was it? Here we go. It's your central pole frame, this one. Alright, come on, what's missing? There we go. Alright, cool, now it's all there. Alright. Got a pole base. And that's a horse rod base. What's a pole base? Probably this. Oh, that one specifically. Cool. And a spire ring. What is a spire ring? Oh, whatever it was, I just went over it. No, that's a horse rod. Spire ring. Maybe it's up at the very top. Dinner time. Oh shit, Kyle, don't tease us. Actually, no, I take that back. Tease us. What's for dinner, bud? I am very, very ready to hear. I'm extremely hungry myself. Food porn would be particularly pornographic at this moment in time. Speaking of pornography, we got some horse rods to clean off. It's the last thing left. These fucking goddamn horse rods. Yeah. Water has like no effect on these. Let's use the super stendo, see if that helps. That was the same one. This one here. This goddamn horse rides so much. It's literally no dirt anywhere on it. At all. None of them, not a single one is actually, you know, I bet I know what the problem is. Turn this bitch on. They go up and down, don't they? Well, no they don't, but I guess it does. It's revealing new dirt. We got one of them clean. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, the horses don't seem to be moving up and down, but for some reason turning that shit on, it has revealed new dirt. That's fucking stupid, but hey, whatever, we're finally wrapping this up. And, oh, I guess they do move up and down a little bit. Alright, just two more. Where are we at? Where are we at? I'm not seeing them. Hang on, let's detect. Alright, so this is one of them. Oh, and there's the dirt. It's revealing itself. Alright, one more. I think it's this one. Yep. Job complete. There we go. Man, I feel like I just took a horse rod. Oh boy. That was a rough one. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if I beat the gummy or the gummy just didn't show up, but we got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kyle sent a pic of his horse rod. One second here. I'm gonna have to make a folder on my computer exclusively for Kyle's dinner pics. Alright. Let's see. Who, buddy? Alright, yeah, y'all need to see this. Alright, let's see. Let's add like a whole new thing. What do I want to do? Let's do this. And we'll call it that. Okay. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that shit right there. I am hard as a fucking rock right now. Oh man, even if I weren't like extremely hungry at the moment, I would be enamored. That looks so good. Brilliant use of your berries, Kyle. Brilliant use. Let's see, what the fuck? Clean the treehouse, that seems fun. We're not doing that tonight though. Clean the drill. That's an interesting one. That'll be a good way to kick off next week's episode of Vibecast. But here in the meantime, it is the end of the evening. We are... Oh, hang on. Kyle says it's a Gargonzola truffle venison burger loaded with yam fries. Holy shit, that's probably the best thing that I've ever read in my life, dude. that sounds so fucking good. And here I am about to hop off of here and have like I don't know, like popcorn chicken in the air fryer. Might do it up a little bit with like some barbecue and hot sauce, but that's it. Oh boy. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop off of here, fellas. It's been fun, great hanging out with you guys, and we made it, you know, through the whole podcast without anyone's house burning down this time. Didn't have to sort out any emergency situations, but it's been fun. If you haven't already, I would make my night if you clicked like on the stream, if you subscribe to the channel, and it would really make my night if y'all showed up tomorrow night to a new episode of Comedy Writers Guild and you liked and subscribed that motherfucker too. But anyway, that's all, you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye. How many of y'all are still here? I just noticed something right as I was about to hit the stop streaming button. I have peak concurrent viewers right now, and it's like, why would I leave when I have peak concurrency? Yeah, y'all are only just now showing up and I was about to end it. Y'all realize I was about to end it, right? The stream starts at 8. You know what? We're gonna do a little bit of bonus content here since everyone wants to show up just now for some reason. We're gonna go ahead and clean that drill. And boy, what a drill it is. By the time they even reached the restaurant, they lost about 75% of their smell, but you can still smell them over every other ingredient. That's what makes dogs better hunters than pigs, usually because pigs will just eat them. Huh. I did not know that. Like, what mushrooms are they truffles of, though? Because I know that truffles are, like, hardened, like, mycelial substrate from mushrooms. I don't know if y'all are aware, or if this is even still the case, but you used to be able to get psilocybin truffles on the internet, and I used to eat them a lot. Like, I don't think that psilocybe cubensis, like probably the mushrooms that y'all have had, produce truffles, but there was 4 kinds. There was truffles of psilocybe atlantis, psilocybe pajaritos, which is Spanish for little birdies, and a couple more too. And it was great. I used to just order them online. I ordered a lot of shit from that website. I ordered a lot of San Pedro cactus, a lot of fucking like ingredients for ayahuasca there. I miss that website. I wonder if it's still up. I haven't checked it in years. Many years. I imagine probably not. You can't really buy cool shit on the surface web anymore the way that you used to. I used to buy some crazy shit on there. Harmon! How you doing, buddy? Getting ready for the podcast tomorrow? Alright, later, AK. But yeah, there was one time I did, like, quite the ever-loving shitload of, those psilocybe Atlantis truffles. I ate about like 15 grams of them. And, yeah. I saw a thing too. Literally, Satan came out of my ceiling. Good conversation too. A lot of this extra grimy shit ain't coming off too easy. Yeah, a lot of this shit ain't really coming up at all. Let's use some cleaner. Still got a little bit of that left, and I don't think we need enough stendo for this. Oh yeah, that fixed it right up. Just refill. Yeah. Might even have to buy another bottle or two. There we go. Squeaky clean. But yeah, honestly, I like truffles. I think it's an interesting taste. A little bit off-putting on some things. But yeah, a big part of the reason why I like truffles and like that truff hot sauce is it reminds me from doing the shroom truffles back in the day. I missed it. I haven't done psychedelics in so long. I want to so bad, but I don't have good enough situations to do them in anymore. I'm out of cleaner. Alright. Switch back to this guy then, see what we can do with that. Not a lot. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow's episode of CWG. I haven't really been super nervous about any of the episodes since, like, the first few. But this next one... oh, I hope it goes better than I think it will. Enough about that. I'm actually sure it'll be perfectly fine. I'm not that worried about it, but it's kind of got me thinking a little bit. A little bit too much, more than I need to. I think that, just for the most part, just kind of keep my head down a little bit. For the first segment, anyway. At first I thought this was just a drill bit, but it looks like this is some sort of vehicle, actually. Kinda want one, you know what I mean? Take this son of a bitch to work every day. I'm not even worried about the parking garage, I'll just come up through the motherfucking floor. I would love to see a motherfucker try and door ding this shit. fucking asshole former neighbor door dinged the fuck out of my car. I got like 7 or 8 very noticeable dents in my door because apparently I'm an asshole for calling the cops on him for beating his girlfriend. Or at least that's what I think it was. That bitch was screaming like she was actively being stabbed. I hope she's doing better now. You never know. I'd like to think so, but a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this myself, people they have a tendency to go back to, not necessarily the same people, but the same types of people that, put them through shit that makes them pretty miserable. It's part of the reason why I try not to date no more white women. I cannot say enough good things about BLK. It's a good app. I think this gummy is actually starting to do something, but it's not a very pronounced something. I might give like the full spicy version of this gummy a try, but I'm not super optimistic. As long as it's also like, you know, it's double the THC, like maybe $8, I'll pay. Like I said, the only type of edible that's ever worked on me is Delta 8, and it is impossible to find Delta 8 edibles that aren't fucking gummies. Alright, now we're cooking. We need some of this action going on. Maybe my whirly bird attachment is what I've been really missing all along. I got 96% of this clean, but I don't think I got even close to 90% of like the checkboxes checked. Let me look at that. Yeah, no. I only have one motherfucking thing on this entire drill fully cleaned. Everything else is just almost there. Honestly, I think that the whirlybird was doing a better job than the metal cleaner. I guess not all of this is metal, is it? Actually, it is. Oh, I forgot to mention in the outro. I want to reinforce the fact that pre-recorded content is finally coming to FireDjinn Media. Eventually, I don't know when or how fast it's going to be rolling out. Hell, you might not even see anything until like July. You might not even see anything until like August. But rest assured, it's coming. Which is great. Because pre-recorded YouTube comment, like, that was always plan A for me. Like, even more so than podcasting or live streaming or even stand-up. Like, I've been wanting to do like YouTube videos long before I even thought of like actually getting out there and doing stand-up, which I want to do all of that, but YouTube videos is something that I've been trying to do for like at least 10 years now. But cameras, computers, and video editors are all expensive. But thankfully I found a guy who claims to enjoy video editing. Which is like as strange to me as like a man who enjoys scraping his fingernails on a chalkboard. But hey man, if he legitimately loves editing videos and doesn't mind to do it, I think I just said literally the same thing twice. But anyway, you get my point. A gift horse, I will not look in the mouth. Starting to get there. What's that? Oh, okay. Haha, rear gripper. Sometimes when I can't even see what needs to get got, even if I highlight it, you can just kind of figure it out by doing a little bit of rimming. See that? A nice little rim job here. Yeah. Yeah, it still got me nothing. Alright. Now it's about like halfway cleaned. We're at 98%, but it's about halfway cleaned. There's just so many little nooks and crannies here. An absurd amount of nooks and crannies, actually. There we go. Thank God for this swirly attachment. Like, the whirly attachment to me is what yams are to Kyle. Yep, here it is. And that's that. Alright. Drill tip has a little bit, so oh, now it doesn't. Alright, so we got the drill tip, the drill head, the drill foreskin. Just saw something that had a little bit wheel drive. Oh, that right there. Nice. But rear fuselage, what's that? This part? Right here? I swear I saw that light up before. Maybe it was just the door. There we go. Alright, so one more caterpillar tread, the rear fuselage, and rear shieldings. Alright. There we go. Which rear shieldings? That one's good, 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 good. Aha! Bet you it's underneath. Yep. This one here. I don't see no dirt on this thing. I guess I got it. Alright, and one more set of caterpillar treads. It's got to be the one on top. Yep. Ah. How do I get that though? Kinda not letting me. And there we go. Alright. Are you for real? Are you all just coming in specifically when I'm about to end it? I like literally watched it go from like 6 to 10. Like the moment I started doing an outro again. What is going on? Alright. Yeah, it's past 10:30 now. Thank you guys all so much for joining me, all 10 of you silent motherfuckers. I love you even though I don't know who's even watching the stream anymore. I would love it if you would like and subscribe, and I would really love it if you would join me tomorrow for Comedy Writers Guild. Y'all know Comedy Writers Guild. It's going to be on the Comedy Writers Guild channel, links in the description, and I will see you next week. The stream starts at 8 o'clock, not 10:30, 8 o'clock. I appreciate y'all for showing up at all, but yo, I got shit to do. Alright. Good night, you guys.